Hello, you are watching Shalom World News. I'm David Kerr from Lansing in Michigan, and these are your latest news headlines from around the world. The Vatican's peace envoy to Ukraine has returned to Italy after a 3-day visit to China. Cardinal Maria Zuppi of Bologna said that he had frank discussions with Beijing's envoy for Ukraine, adding that everyone must now push in the same direction to secure a just and secure peace in the war-torn nation. Cardinal Zuppi also highlighted the importance of Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov's willingness to engage in dialogue with him. The Vatican mission to China comes as NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg says that everyone must now prepare themselves for a long war in Ukraine. Meanwhile, the Vatican has sent a gift of 300,000 instant meals to Ukraine. The shipment arrived in recent days in the city of Zaporizhzhia. It also includes other types of pre-cooked food, including flour, tomato preserves, pasta, coffee and sweets. The delivery has been organised in the name of Pope Francis by Polish Cardinal Konrad Krajewski, who is the papal almoner and the prefect of the Vatican's dicastery for the service of charity. The supplies were packed in Rome by homeless volunteers from the area around the Vatican. The auxiliary bishop of Kharkiv Zaporizhzhia, Bishop Jan Sobio, thanked the Holy Father for his kind gesture and explained that displaced people and refugees from the front line will be prioritised when handing out the papal food supplies. In China, a priest has been convicted of fraud after refusing to join the Chinese Catholic Patriotic Association, which is controlled by the country's communist government. Father Joseph Yang Zhaoming was found guilty of impersonating religious personnel by the Chinese Religious Affairs Department. It was in May that proceedings against the priest were initiated after he failed to register with the department and other party-controlled organisations after his ordination. The prosecution is widely being seen as political persecution. Father Yang was ordained to the priesthood by Bishop Peter Zhao Zuman, who has also been arrested on several occasions for refusing to join the state-sponsored church associations. Rescue workers in flood-hit Libya are seeking more help to retrieve the bodies of victims. The United Nations estimates the death toll from last week's floods in the eastern city of Derna stands at some 11,300 people, with more than 10,000 still missing. The representative of the Tunisian rescue mission says that bodies are decomposing and retrieving them might not be possible without assistance. Meanwhile, mission representatives from the United Arab Emirates, Egypt and Algeria are reporting bodies in bays and coves which are accessible only by special boats. Egyptian rescue workers are saying that if they get the right boats, at least 100 bodies can be retrieved every day. It's been revealed that the Catholic Church in Germany raised as much as €673 million last year for humanitarian efforts. That's the equivalent of $720 million. The money largely came from donations, collections and tax revenues of the German Church. It was collected via dioceses, religious orders and Catholic aid agencies across the country. Nigeria's largest ecumenical Christian organisation has said that in the last 4 years, as many as 23 Christian pastors have been killed and over 200 Christian buildings shut down in the northern state of Kaduna alone. The chairman of the Christian Association of Nigeria in Kaduna, the Reverend Joseph Hayeb, is blaming terrorists, often locally dubbed as bandits, for the killings and the closure of buildings. A Catholic advocacy group has described the use of an image of Jesus Christ in a pro-abortion advertisement as abhorrent. The criticism by Catholic Vote is aimed at an advert created by the pro-abortion group Ohioans United for Reproductive Rights. It features a man praying in a church with a picture of the divine mercy of Jesus Christ in the background. The state of Ohio is due to have a referendum on the issue of abortion in November. Pope Francis has praised the witness of the first Korean priest, St. Andrew Kim, on the 177th anniversary of his martyrdom by saying that the saint invites the Korean Church to embrace its vocation to manifest God's love. The Pope made his remark while receiving a group of South Korean pilgrims at the Vatican on Saturday. They'd come to celebrate the blessing of a statue of St. Andrew Kim, which was installed in a niche on the exterior of St. Peter's Basilica. The United States Conference of Catholic Bishops is encouraging all people of goodwill to contemplate the challenges faced by migrants and refugees. The Episcopal plea comes during National Migration Week, which is being observed from September the 18th till the 24th. The celebration culminates with the World Day of Migrants and Refugees, which was established by the Vatican more than a century ago. Meanwhile, the President of the European Commission made a visit to the Italian island of Lampedusa on Sunday. The visit by Ursula von der Leyen comes after 8,500 undocumented migrants landed on Lampedusa last week. She was accompanied in her visit by the Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni. Ms von der Leyen said that the scale of migration is a European challenge that requires a European answer. In Afghanistan, the Islamist Taliban government has raided the offices of a Swiss charity and detained 18 of its workers for allegedly preaching Christianity. The raid upon the International Assistance Mission took place on Friday at the organisation's office in Gore, which is 400 miles away from the capital of Kabul. The aid agency say it is not aware of the circumstances that led to the arrest of its workers. The International Assistance Mission is the longest-serving non-profit group in Afghanistan. It is involved in improving healthcare and education in the impoverished country. Finally, Pope Francis has requested prayers for his upcoming visit to the city of Marseille in southern France. The Holy Father made his request after praying the Sunday Angelus at the Vatican. He's making a two-day visit to the French port city on September the 22nd and 23rd. There he'll take part in the concluding session of the Mediterranean meetings. That's a gathering of bishops and young people from Mediterranean nations. The Pope explained that the meeting brings together ecclesial and civil leaders to promote paths to peace, collaboration and integration around the Mediterranean. Well, that's your latest headlines for now. Do join us for more tomorrow. You can also join us at swnews.org for news updates. Shalom.